So look, you say your wife asked you a question that kind of messed you up.
Oh man, it was a classic. It was a classic. It's a question that you used to have in the joint. Ironically enough, I just started asking people around me, brothers,
Mm-hmm.
did they feel different at 50? I was turning 50 this year. So some kind of way, I thought back to a cat I had been locked up with, did a lot of years with him cross country. He did about 25 years and went on to die the first year. But he was a good man. And he survived this shit. A lot. And he went on home. But he always talked about the first part of life and the second part of life. I attached that to the years. And so on around that time was when Ali died. And Layla was quoting. And she was speaking about, I think in his funeral, but she was talking about he had told her, if you feel the same way at 50 that you did when you was 20, then you wasted 30 years of your life, right? I said that was heavy.
That's true, yeah.
And I was thinking of this though, at the time that she said it, so it kind of like cleared it up for me. And so it was powerful for me. So my wife, there was a conversation that we had enjoyed many times. I asked so many brothers about it. Only a few of them had good answers for that though. How do you not feel different? You don't feel like I'd have been on a journey.
You feel like that? Do you feel like?
Of course. Man. But the crazy thing is that my girl asked me, bro, she said, do you feel like the things we talk about the old days a lot? So we was talking about the old days. And as we kicking some of the crazy, we was going back then. And real life. I said, see, we shot that puppy up. She said, what? That was crazy, man. That's crazy, right? I said, shit, dog them came out of school, rode him, and the cats came out following. And just as the fight started, they went to up the charges, bro, up his charges. I upped my charges, we was shooting back. Bang, bang, bang. It was a shootout right at 50, right at the gym though. Swear to God. And we got the dip and we slid. I don't know what happened after that, but it happened in our life. So she said, let me ask you something. She said, do you ever feel like some of the shit that y'all did back in the day was crazy, was dumb, it was stupid, it was that, right? We're in the whip, and I'm like really like a Paul that you ask me some shit like that, right? How do you think that I ain't grew up?
Yeah.
How could you think that I ain't come to the understanding that I was a mess? I was a mess because I thought that I was being somebody. You thought that was somebody you should be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The life, the people that I had encountered to that point were violent. They was violent. It was like always a test of who was the most violent. If you tested me though, not chasing it, but if you try me, it's gonna be this, like automatically. But you come to understand that shit was never smart, never some dumb shit. And you ain't that how you supposed to be living. That's if you live in the violence, you're gonna die in that shit. Or it's gonna send your ass to the joint for 20, 30 years, and sometimes forever. The boys we was just talking about. Some of the men is good men. And you'll never see the street no more. In spite of that. So, shit. Hell yeah, I learned some shit from it. You learn that it don't take all that. It ain't that goddamn serious.
Yeah.
It ain't that goddamn serious. You better think about some shit that you're going through as you're going through and know that if you don't approach this shit the right way, it's probably going to be a bad ending. It ain't got to be you going to jail this time. You going to hell this time. Depending on who you dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
That's the world we live in now. It could be anybody. I was the first 48 today where a hero killed a brother over some weed. Knocked him off. And got away. So the police caught him. Who killing who? It ain't always the brother that wins.
Ain't no doubt.
Shit, it ain't always the supposed to be crook that we ain't eating. Some of them getting knocked off out here. I done seen a couple go recently. So hey, shit, this if that's the life you living, this a violent ass world. All you gotta do is show up to that motherfucker. You show up to this world like with that, and that's what you got.
They got you. Yeah.
They got you. But see, that's the difference in here, out here, and in there. See, that's the way they live, isn't it? It's automatically on the floor in there.
Yeah.
Automatic. Because everybody feel like they're the one in there. So it's automatically on the floor. And what the point I keep making about that is, you don't think nobody live like that 10, 15, 20 years, 28 years like I did, and come back out here and ain't affected by it. You know, but I come a long way in terms of adjusting to being home, back free, free to love it, and not really be living that way.
Exactly.
I don't live that way. I don't live that way. You gotta learn to live in your peace. And be productive, do things that make you feel good, make you happy. Like my third book you did. I'm happy about that. I'm proud of it. My wife put this book up. You did. I wrote it. She published it. You did. Think about it, publication. I love that. That's what I'm on. That's my journey. I did this for 28 years in there, learning to do this. Now it's coming to fruition. This was the science teacher. You did. Think is what you believe. Think is what you know. And then get your fruition. And materialize.